Good morning. Got some shit going on, y'all. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. Russia. Good morning. Russia is here. He said, wow, they're going to make action figures now. That's what somebody was saying. Yep. That's what somebody was saying. Shout out to Jamal Gasol. Brought me some, sent me some hard copies of merch. Jamal Gasol was just up here a couple days ago with Rome Streets. Rome Streets is quickly becoming. Got the new gully joints in. Rome Streets is quickly becoming one of the more popular underground rappers on the rise. The Roberts household. What's going on? What the dribble about this morning? Oh, man. Hasbro, the company that brought us Transformers and My Little Pony, they now have Death Row Records. Sad day in hip-hop to watch one of the corporate giants swallow one of our corporate giants. Hasbro, not just toys, they're into a lot. I just told you what the fuck it is that they do. Hasbro. James Hudson. Let me get a roll call. What cities is up here? Y'all share this live too. I got to roll up before we get this thing started. I'm working on it right now. I got the mystical interview up. I killed that shit now. All right. Finally got my motherfucking lens back. Damn, so we might get Death Row action figures. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I'd buy one. Just a, collector's item type shit. But yeah, it's definitely sad. I don't think they're going to be releasing no compilation albums. What up, Gully? Good morning from Philly. What's up? 7 Mile, Los Angeles. Kent Intelligent. Let me talk about my followers for a minute. Some of my followers are more than followers. Some of my fans are more than fans. Some of them have been with me to the point that they become family. One of them is Kent Intelligent from Chicago. Y'all know I was in the shot as, for a couple days, last few days or whatever. And I wasn't there no time, man. The weed pulled right up on me downtown. One phone call, the weed came downtown. My man sent me down here. What you need, pimp? Oh, man. Schoolcraft. I know about you. Gully, they're going to do something nutty, probably with Tupac. Camden, South Carolina. Damn, you have South Carolina, half New Jersey. How they acquired Death Row. Only way that you acquire things in this world, you got to purchase it, pimp. That shit just embarrassing, yo. That shit's embarrassing. It's sad too. I seen them niggas in their prime. I seen Death Row when it was at its highest peak. I seen it building to the highest peak too. I seen all of it. Like, if y'all watched my interview with Mystical, me and Mystical was in the spot in 1995, the first night that he performed Ambitions of a Rider, and I ain't mad at you. Nobody had ever heard that shit. You know what I mean? I seen all of that shit, yo, and to see the company just the final images of Death Row with Suge falling out in the courtroom, being sentenced to 28 years, and the company being sold to the machine. Yeah, it's embarrassing because despite anything, we want to see our companies do well. I made a checklist that I put on Instagram last night: Slip and Slide, So Def, um, No Limit, Cash Money, Rap a Lot. They the last of the Mohicans. They the last of the Mohicans. Yeah, it's a shame to see that shit crumble like that. He said, "What's your favorite weed strain?" I like Sour Diesel. He said, "Wow, the whole legacy is fucked up and it's real embarrassing." Yeah, yeah, they slid that shit, just rolled off into the sunset. Got to know when to turn the wild shit off in order to sustain. They blew the whole bag. And Michael Harris, who's alleged to have provided startup money for Death Row, just as soon as he makes parole or he's on his way home or whatever. Some people say home. I ain't seen him yet. He made it home just in time to see his company ride off into the sunset. You might look at a company that's been, in our eyes, defunct for a long time, like Death Row. You might look at it and say, "Oh, it wasn't nothing going on over there." Shit. When they sell a company like that, especially if they paid for $1 billion, you know they got everything. They got everything. They got niggas masters. They got recordings. They got classic albums. They got plaques. They don't got the only thing they don't got is the Death Row chair. Dave Mays from The Source got that and shit. He had that on display in Milwaukee this weekend and shit. He said they passing the name around like it's a cheap hooker. They shitting on the name because black people was running shit. All them classic soundtracks. Yeah, Above the Rim. Murder Was the Case. Mm, mm, mm. They got it all. Damn. That goes to show. Don't think that they're not watching our progress and watching the growth of our companies. Don't think that they're not impressed, amazed, or envious of the shit. You feel me? Because it would make you think like, what would Hasbro want with Death Row? They want the name straight up. And yeah, that shit is very, very fucking embarrassing. And shit. Suge somewhere in the penitentiary this morning. Niggas in penitentiary don't got no motherfucking. They don't got no sugarcoat. Niggas like, yo, man, so you sold the company like it actually still belonged to him. He done heard that all day long. He did. From niggas who ain't got a dime. He said, yo, Jay Prince told niggas this shit before. It don't matter what year Suge lost it. That's still that nigga that's still that nigga's company and creation. It don't matter that he lost it. Whatever. Somebody just bought the shit for $4 billion shit. It don't belong to us, period. No way, no how, no more. He said he gonna cry behind this one. It got to be sad. You know what I mean? I mean, he probably didn't shed his tears a long time ago, but mm, mm, mm. Wise Wiz, peace to you, G. Out of all the comments that I see coming through through these live streams, the one that stands out is peace. So, you come in this chat room and greet me, peace. You got peace coming back. Gully, have you seen The show about the billionaire undercover in Erie trying to grow a business with $100. I heard about it. I don't be in Erie like that, bro. I be on the move. I be on the road and shit. I be on the road, but yeah, I heard about it. I think somebody on the internet, one of y'all told me about that shit. Then I seen it in the newspaper or something. In that case, peace. Peace to you, brother. If you greet me, peace, you my brother. Black, white, or candy stripe. Peace to you too. Straight up. Gully, Mateen Cleaves beat the case, but that video looks disturbing. I wasn't all the way abreast on whatever it was that Mateen did. I heard a little bit of it. It's funny you mentioned Mateen because we was talking about him this weekend. I'm always doing basketball comparisons. I compared I compared Stephon Marbury to Jamal Tinsley this weekend. And the basketball narrative, the conversation just spun out of control. He said, black, white, or candy stripe. I like that. Yeah, you could take that, my nigga. That's original dribble from me and shit. You feel me? You could take that. You got that. It's from yours truly. Good morning, Gully. Blowing down, watching. I got a lot of work done this weekend. Gully, how was the train ride? Relaxing? I be sleep on trains and shit. I be sleep on airplanes too and shit. But yeah, I had a nice ride from rode the train from Chicago to Milwaukee and back type shit. It was cool. I got there for the low price of $60 from $60. Fuck. Yo, Gully, what's good? Still trying to get my dribble right. You gonna get it. A good dribble requires consistency and practice. So long as you keep doing them type things, you be all right. I like Milwaukee. I stayed downtown Milwaukee. I like Milwaukee. You know what I thought was most impressive about Milwaukee? Marquette University is fucking downtown. Let me just get you the fuck out my chat room for being let me just get you out of here. Talk too much. Holla at you, pimp. I mean, don't play with me. Don't play with me. If you want to be here, don't play with me, my nigga. Favorite American city, New York. New York, the only city you could turn a corner. You could turn a corner in New York City and be in another country. You be in America, walking down the street, you turn the corner, what the fuck is this, Jamaica? What the fuck? Turn another corner, it's Italy, China, Trinidad, Belizean niggas, Dominican niggas, Rican niggas. All of that shit in one city. Second favorite city. I don't know, man. I don't know if I got a second favorite city. I like DC. I like DC. I don't know about no second favorite city, though. I like the dress and I like good food and shit like that. And I like being around culture and shit. You know what I mean? DC has their own identity as far as culture. I say DC stands for distinct culture and shit. They got their own food, mambo sauce, shit that they didn't came up with. You know what I mean? Own style of dress. They even got their own music, go-go music. Them niggas came up with their own music. These motherfuckers beating on pots and pans and shit. They created something classic. Dopest vacation spots you've been to. Man, I done been so many fucking places, man. Puerto Rico, probably. I like Puerto Rico. He said Milwaukee is segregated. Yeah, I heard that. Downtown is lit. I was all outside the Fiserv Forum. That's they new. That's they new. Stop trying to burn bridges on my whip, yo. You know I ain't got no fucking Benz yet. The fuck out of here, cornball. You getting up out of here. Bah. DC got that dark energy in the air. What dark energy? Why DC got to have dark energy? When I be down there, I be on Capitol Hill and in Georgetown, and I went to the Million Man March in DC and shit. I be around positive black people in DC. There's universities and shit down there. If you want the dirt in any city, you can get it. The same, you got some people that'll give you a positive rundown on Philly and shit. I can give you a lot of positive shit about Philly. Whenever I'm in Philly, I never see that shit that you see on the news or that we hear about. I never see it. And I be in them same spots. But I always tell somebody, I always tell people, like, if somebody's with me and we in Philly and we having a good time, I tell them, it's just like this for us because we don't live here, my nigga. Like, this shit can turn dark in a minute, for real. You see these niggas run around here dressed like squares and shit. These niggas with these polo shirts and khakis, these flooded khakis and polo shirts and shit. And these niggas with this Muslim garb on and shit. All these niggas got hammers on them. Every last one. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Philly's a motherfucker, man. Philly got thugs that dress like Carlton Banks, yo. Philly got the Carlton Bank thugs and shit, man. Philly got the thugs with the Carlton Banks flow and shit, man. Philly, that pink shit, that Cameron didn't start that. That pink thing, that's West Philly flavor and shit. They've been on that. They've been on that. They've been on it. He said that XL Polo gonna hide the handle. Yeah. Yeah. Very neat. Neat. Shirt tucked in. Polo shirt buttoned all the way up to the top, like the fruit of Islam. Always some immaculate sneakers. Philly guys wear a lot of track sneakers, like running sneakers, Air Max, shit like this. That's what Philly like to wear and shit. Them niggas will turn some shit the fuck up in minutes. Blessings to see what city has become the most gentrified shit? Probably New York. Yeah, because I was in Harlem a few weeks ago I was in Harlem a few weeks ago, and I'm walking down the street smoking my weed, trying to be inconspicuous on 140 something. And a white lady came out the building with her dog and shit. I'm like, did this bitch really live by Drew Ham Projects? Drew Ham just right down the street. This bitch she live up here. This is just totally unheard of. I bet you this white woman don't know that these niggas had a tiger. These niggas had a tiger in these projects. She'd have moved into this neighborhood. Oh. Have you ever lived in Philly? He said, I see you with the Lacoste dribble. The owner is a black French man. Man, shut your mouth. You serious? Are you serious? I'm going to tell you somebody else black. Fucked me up when I seen him. When I seen him, I said, is he black? That's a black man. Christian LeBoutin. Y'all ain't know that. That nigga's black. I said, Nas endorsing Sergio Tech. It's a sweatsuit. Yeah, I seen a picture of the dude, man. I said, I ain't know this nigga was black. Shout out to the Red Bottoms. Yeah, that fucked me up. I didn't know. Christian LeBoutin, black. Who would have knew? Whenever you buy a pair of red bottoms, man, we keeping it all in the gang. Milwaukee ghetto is a food desert. I think most ghettos is. Labor Day parade coming. Subscribe to the channel, The Real Gully TV, and hit the bell so we get the notifications. The topic that we dribbling this morning is the fact that Death Row has been sold to Hasbro. If you read the article, it don't even sound right here in Death Row Records and My Little Pony mentioned in the same fucking that shit crazy. He said, get an interview with Gangsta Lou. I can call Lou on the phone right now, right here while I'm on live with y'all and shit, but he's already been interviewed. Food deserts are everywhere. Food deserts are everywhere where there's black people at. Yeah. He said, what's Hasbro? Hasbro is one of the nation's top most legendary toy manufacturers and shit. They handled the Transformers and shit. He said Death Row won't use Death Row name. Nah, it's the Row now. If I had attained it, I would try putting out some fucking action figures. I would make dolls, Tupac, Suge Knight, Dre. I had action figures just like G.I. Joe. See if y'all gonna buy this shit. He said G.I. Joe, buddy. Yeah. Sad thing is Death Row was one of the first companies that allowed blacks to eat in the industry. Should open a lot of doors and gets mostly the wrong rap. My nigga, Suge was beating niggas up, having niggas drink piss. That scene when that nigga was chained to his desk in that movie, that shit was for real. I even know who that was. I know who that was. He not living no more. But the person who was chained to that fucking desk, that shit was for real. He got all that karma coming with, he got karma. You know what's funny? Niggas that bring that type of karma and reputation on themselves, they also draw challengers to them. When I say draw challengers to them, the jail where Suge at, it's a big nigga in there that been tried him more than once. Walking down the corridor, then bumped into him. Yo, man, say excuse me. You dig? Yo, what you looking at? Cause you know Suge not gonna play with no knives and shit. Suge ain't gonna put no knife in you and shit. You feel me? So yeah, niggas thinking about, niggas been in jail. Niggas been in jail for decades, hearing about the shit that he done did. When he get to where he at, they also, I'm gonna see if he gonna make anybody drink piss up here. Matter of fact, if we make him drink piss, we'll get the reputation. This the type shit he dealing with. Suge Gully, Suge would have moved the same way in prison. Only if he paying. Only if he paying. Been doing push-ups and fighting since '94. Mm-hmm. Suge should have never fell out in the courtroom either. The men don't respect that. When he did that, that was the end of everything. That was like the worst thing he could have did, yo. When I seen him, I'm like, my nigga, you better get up and get your ass up. What the fuck is you doing? Giants don't roll around on the floor. How is Harry connected to Suge? Allegedly, through the attorney David Kenner, Harry O provided startup money. Suge just executed the plan because he was on the streets. But whatever the case, the whole chapter has been closed when it pertains to us. He said Suge might become Muslim. He probably Muslim already. Niggas do that when they get to jail. Muslims don't like people saying that. You can't say that, man. You don't know the brothers Kaleem Shahada is sincere. You don't know whether his pledge and his affinity for Allah is true. You may be right. You're right. But he didn't turn Muslim on the streets. Turned Muslim here, where it's a superpower. You feel me? He said those joints they hit should would bring any man to his knee. It's niggas in their teens that ate 28 years and didn't fall on the ground. It's niggas that got 28 years in their teens, 17, 18, 19 got 30 years and home now, did every day. The nigga rap from the Supreme what's the what Paid in Full Posse. Rap from the Paid in Full Posse. He just did 30 years. Do he look like a broken man? Suge been doing business for a long time, and I doubt anybody can make Suge do anything. Nobody give a fuck about Suge Knight in penitentiary, yo. This nigga's 5'5" with power of 50 men in jail. You see the nigga walking around. It was a little nigga named V-Dot. I was booked with. Was on my block. Little Puerto Rican nigga. I thought he was homeless. I said home. I thought he was harmless. He was one of the only Puerto Rican dudes that could get on the basketball court. It was him and another guy named Disco who could get on the basketball court and play with us. And, you know, he can play and really play, know what he's doing, playing defense, passing, scoring, all that. This little nigga was playing ball with us one day and shit, and all the Ricans was on the fucking baseline cheering for him, but that wasn't uncommon because the Ricans cheered for Disco too, but Disco rolled with a lot of niggas, so it was more niggas. It was just a big pack of niggas and Ricans cheering for Disco, but man, I was jogged. I see, you know, I played ball with V-Dot. All the Ricans standing out there on the fucking baseline and shit. V-Dot was from Connecticut too, by the way. All the fucking Ricans standing out there on the baseline cheering and having a good time. V-Dot ended up getting put on my block not long after. It was another dude on our block who he was a block worker. His name was Harry. I used to do some business with Harry and shit. Harry had the weed. The Ricans had the weed. I was doing business with Harry, and one day V-Dot, little ass V-Dot, and another dude went in the cell and whooped the shit out of him with. They took their cable cords because niggas in the prison system in PA, we got cable TV or whatever. They took their cable cords off the back of their TV and put locks on the fucking cable cord and shit. So what you got is you got you got a weapon that's not gonna break. It ain't gonna break nothing but some bones and shit. They went in the fucking cell and whooped the fucking shit out of Harry and shit, and then told him to move off the block. Harry had did some telling, but I'm looking at this little nigga who's 5'4", 5'5", ordering all these grown men what to do. So, yeah, Suge got to deal with real life now. Payroll. Payroll. I took over the stage. I remember before I got there, he told me, "Yo, man, I want you, you know, backstage and moving around doing your thing." Once he told me that, I took over the building. Straight up, the other media niggas, they start following me. They see me run out into the middle of the stage. They run out into the middle of the stage. I had permission, just so you niggas know, y'all who's at the Legacy Awards, you media niggas. He probably didn't want to tell y'all, yo, get off the stage, let Gully do his work. But I had permission. The rest of you niggas, y'all floaters. Oh yeah, Payroll. Yeah, free reign like a motherfucker. I was kicking it with. I was kicking it with Tesla and Figaro. Tesla and Figaro, and she be on Fox News. You know, she was a former Bernie Sanders staffer, but she be on Fox News debating and arguing with motherfuckers and shit. I was amazed to meet her, for real. Bruh, you acting like Suge never did time. Suge held it down his first bid. Suge was fucking paying somebody. Suge's not no convict. Suge's nothing like me. He's nothing like none of us. Let me tell you something. You don't start doing time as a motherfucking, you don't start doing time with your beard. That ain't how it go. You start growing your beard as you doing your time when you a convict. You feel me? You going through, when I started doing time, I ain't had none of this shit. Straight up. Suge's a grown ass man and went to the prison system. You got to deal with prison laws because you're not a part of the fabric of corrections. When I say you're not a part of the fabric of corrections, I'm a part of the fabric of corrections, meaning whatever jail I go to, especially in Pennsylvania, it's going to be somebody there I know. Why? Because we all grew up in this shit. When I get to an institution, it's going to be a whole bunch of niggas there that I know. Why? Because we've been in trouble since we was kids. The same niggas that I was doing time with 13, 12, 13, 14. When I got to fucking Camp Hill, the clinic, as soon as I walked in, niggas like, yo, Jamil, yo. They was all there. When Suge arrived, Suge got to look for comrades because he don't know nobody. Hell yeah, he gonna pay. He said, go sit where they say, can't have no table, none of that shit. Man, the cast that I was in the juvenile joints with, when we got to the prison system, we just had, mustaches and beards now, but we all knew each other. We all knew who could fight. We already knew. We all knew who could fight. We all knew who was a chump. We all knew who was the best pitcher. We all knew who was the best batter. We knew who was the best basketball players. All that shit. You feel me? Said Suge about to get paid. Suge better get his big ass in shape. Hope somebody put him on a flag football team. That's what Suge good for right now. Suge's an excellent lineman right now for flag football. Using the pros, nigga, you already know what to do. Get your ass on this line. I ain't lying. All facts. They called Sinetta Harlem's most sophisticated panhandler. He said, I'm from Detroit. I was in Glen Mills. It took a month to even get picked on the court. No one knew me. That's what happened. You know why? Because them niggas been hooping. Them niggas been hooping together and shit. Yeah, you got to get there and call next, my nigga. You got to get there and call next. Call next, my nigga. Niggas respect you. Who got 5? Come on, bring your ass out here. Let us see what you can do. if you any good, you get picked again. You know what I'm saying? Gully is Dame Dash hating on Jay-Z. All these niggas hating on Jay-Z. Let's call it what it is. Leave that big lip nigga alone, man. That nigga rapped his ass off. He hustled. He slick, calculating. He deserved all that shit. I'm from the worst of the worst. I deserve every blessing I receive. I'm from the dirt. Y'all don't remember that? Somehow, some way. He rapped about this. Whether we dribble out this motherfucker, rap metaphors and riddle out this motherfucker. I'm dribbling home. I heard you. Yeah. Jay gonna drop a surprise album. They giving him fuel. Yeah. I hope he don't be rapping on them whack ass beats, man. He be trying to do such high, excellent shit that never been done before. He got motherfucking violinists and percussionists. Man, go get a motherfucking regular beat from D. Angeletti or one of these niggas, man. Go get a regular fucking beat, man. You dig? Heat make not heat makers. You're not heat makers. You're not heat makers material. Kanye, one of these niggas, man. Pharrell, you and Pharrell, y'all make beautiful music. You already said it. Him and the boy for real make beautiful music. Yeah. My man said JB rapping over harps and shit. Yeah, that shit get annoying, man. Like, he tripping with that, man. He need to go get his producers from the Blueprint album and Streets is Watching and all that shit. I got Tidal, Google Play, Apple Music. Jay took Reasonable Doubt off the streams. Yeah, we don't want to hear no garbage production, Jay, but subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so y'all get the notification. Kareem, man, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. We got to kick it sometime. What y'all got against Hov? Why these niggas hating on Jay? He's a prophet too. He said, I never heard, he said, instead of me hearing Jay, man, he said, instead of hearing Jay, if it wasn't for you, all I'm hearing is fussing in my crew. I don't want to hear Jay album without Just Blaze. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Get back to doing that. He said, we passed kneeling. That was some of the most dynamic shit he was supposed to say, man. Niggas need to hear that. Okay, we not kneeling now. We done. We ready to play ball. What's up? I got more money than the rest of these niggas. I'm self-elected the face of business hip-hop. I'm Sean Carter. Nice to meet you. I want to sit down and build with you motherfuckers now. And y'all had a problem with it. I'm the worst. I'm from the worst to the worst. I deserve every blessing I receive. I'm from the dirt. You think Muhammad would approve of you calling Jay-Z a prophet? Anybody that prophesies is a prophet. Did it ever dawn on you that before Muhammad lived out his example, which he left as the Quran and Sunnah, before all of that, he was just a man. You understand? Come on. He said, we all want to say, Mama, I made it. I want to see if these guys can exist without Jay-Z. Let me see you do something dynamic on your own. Like Hov said, you made Jay-Z, okay, make another Hov. Do another one. That's what Dame failed to do. Dame didn't continue to get, he didn't continue to thrive in music. He proceeded to destroy his own career. I mean, I don't know, man. It's on them niggas. He said, Gully looking like a tennis player in summer attire. My man just told me that a black man owned Lacoste. How about that? Jay probably took Reasonable Doubt off Tidal because Dame said he was coming for his percentage of everything. That's why he took that shit down. He got to break down with Dame on some of them albums. Ooh, he's a shrewd businessman. He don't want to give Dame name. Like, nigga, you still talking that shit. You still talking that shit. All right. Dame know all his secrets. This nigga Dame still talking that shit. I got a trick for his ass. Them niggas should just box. Dame and Hove should just box. I seen Hove hitting the bag before. Dame boxed too. I seen Hove hitting the bag before. Hove might got sharper hands than Dame. He said saw that shit about Death Row on Boxton. I love reading Boxton. Love it. He said, look, Lacoste was a famous black tennis player. Why am I just now knowing this? Why am I just now knowing this? You know how long I've been wearing this gator? Let me give you some history on it. You heard Biggie on one of his songs rapping about the fake gator. This shit was called Lacoste Sportif. Pardon me. It wasn't Lacoste. I said Lacoste Sportif. Nah. It was called Azad Lacoste. It was called Azad Lacoste. That's what it used to be called. And somewhere, some type of way, they separated and shit. I think maybe some type of business decision to separate the entities. But when you see a Azad shirt, which it seems like Azad don't have all the prestige that it once had when it was Azad Lacoste, people chasing the gator and shit, but it was one fucking brand. You should separate it into two companies. There you go. He said, what you know about Hip Hop Fight Club? I heard two Q-Tip got hands. Them niggas not gonna box that shit. He said, you spoke on Jimmy Henchman lately. Nah, I had no reason to. He said, the Death Row deal was sold to Hasbro, my man. Straight like that. It was swallowed by corporate America. Terrible. It's on every news feed. Hasbro has finalized negotiations to acquire the content library of Entertainment One, as it's sometimes known as one of those huge mass media companies that owns a whole heaping bunch of shit, including international distribution rights for The Walking Dead, the production Peppa Pig, and courtesy of a series of bankruptcy hearings and auctions over the last 15 years or so, Death Row Records. Death Row was in bankruptcy auction. They were just passing that shit around. Damn. He says Suge's son has to be heartbroken. I'm pretty sure they passed that shit. I just told you. They got the whole everything. The company was in, seemed like nobody wanted it. Said it's been in a series of bankruptcy auctions. It's probably had several owners over the last few years and shit. Your thoughts on Andrew Luck retiring? Sayonara. The whole catalog. Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Ain't no telling what this company gonna do with it. They probably gonna sell it themselves. They don't want nothing to do with any hip hop. Who's going to control their music? Same people that control My Little Pony. Bruce Smith, nah. God, you crazy friend. The other guy matched immaculate dribble. Oh, thank you. Yup. The White Howard signing with the Lakers a good fit. He probably gonna play his heart out now. He's basically on a lopsided team if you look at it. As long as the guards do what they're supposed to do, Lakers gonna cruise to a title easy. If you know basketball. I'm gonna call you in like 5 minutes. I'm on live, bro. All right, we good. When you get a chance, can you do something on the basketball player, Steve Francis? Shit, my man and them know him. My man, he's in the chat. He in the chat now. Mike Gill, DC. Grew up around Steve Francis, playing ball and shit. So if I buy the Chronic of Doggy Style right now, Snoop and Dre don't get any of the money. I don't know how the pies broke down. I don't know. I don't want to give you no information that's incorrect, but I just gave you the rundown. Hasbro. They own Transformers, My Little Pony, Hasbro. You know, if you grew up in the 80s and shit, you know who that is. You said Dre should buy it. I think he should. If you can, if you can afford it. Pretty sure he can afford it. If he wanted it, he probably would have already got it and shit. So he probably don't want nothing to do with that shit. What's going on, pimp? He said the White just needs to be a muscle. Now the White need to get fucking rebounds, block shots, and score like everybody the fuck else. Need double doubles out of him. Whenever he on the court, we need double action. Y'all share this live. Oh, this mic shit. He said we thought we was gonna get that in Charlotte. We thought we was gonna get it in LA. He played for the Lakers before. He ain't do shit. Afeni Shakur got Tupac music catalog together before she passed. The same thing Easy did to Dre is what Suge did to Dre. Is what Suge did to Dre, Snoop, and Pac. New 38 Special album sick. Special consistent with the fire, yo. Out of all of the people that I've been filming in recent years, you damn near can. His production should be on point. Like his beats and shit is shit that you'll sit there and listen to. And if you sit there and listen to him rap, then you already know what it is. Gully, what you seen in Alpo Eyes? He said, "Do you ever sleep? I seen Benny pay homage to you in the mill." I started filming Benny in 2007. I don't know. We had I won't say disagreement. I felt disrespected by something that he did and shit. We wasn't in communication like that, but we was both booked to do this Legacy Award show at in Milwaukee and shit. And I knew he was gonna be there. I don't know if he knew that I was gonna be there, but you know, I was assigned to do the media. That's why I got the interviews of everybody that was there. Everybody that was on that marquee, I interviewed him and shit. After I was interviewing Mystical, Benny was next up. There wasn't nobody there but me and him. We hadn't spoken. Shit. Probably almost 9 months or some shit like that. And shit, we both professionals, man. I just told him, I'm gonna be in the room. I'm gonna be in the room, my nigga. Straight up. I'm gonna be in the room. Whoever plan on doing hip hop on the highest level, expect to see me. You know what I mean? Expect to see me when you at the major events and shit like that, or you know, whenever it's major, expect to see me. You're not gonna see Doggy Diamonds. You're not gonna see MREC. You're not gonna see Jordan Tower. You're not gonna see none of these people. They not in the loop like that. You're gonna see me. So for everybody, you know what I mean? Respect your relationship with me because I'm in the building, you know what I mean? And I'm a man. So, you know, if you got any type of I don't know, acrimony, inquiries, whatever and shit, expect to see me. Word. Gully, you are not a neutral referee and shit. And them Griselda, I said Griselda niggas, them Black Soprano niggas, because that's who they is and shit. That's who Benny and them is and shit. He signed to Griselda. Them Black Soprano niggas and shit. They got off out there in Milwaukee and shit. They got off. They did their thing. I was there and shit. Your platform put me on the Benny. I was the first person profiling and interviewing him like that, who had a name. You know what I mean? He was on, you know, the upstate New York circuit, you know, the Buffaloes, the Rochester. He was on all their DVDs and shit like that. He was on Crush DVD. That was one of the Buffalo joints. But as far as major exposure, I was the first. That's why I got so many videos of him on his channel and shit. What issues does MREC have with you? MREC don't got no issues with me. I'll tell you my thing, right? I ain't. I'm civilized in a motherfucker. I don't start trouble with black men. I don't start trouble with nobody. But anyway, the niggas was fucking copycatting my shit. That's how I initially got into it with MREC. MREC and Jordan Tower, they used to be together. I made me screaming on MREC and Jordan Tower. That's what made MREC separate from him and go start get on and got on his own. And you see the level we on now, right? I did that to him. I did that to him. I was talking bad to him and shit. I was talking bad to him. I'm telling that nigga, go get your fucking dribble right. Get the fuck out the couch. Know what I mean? Get the fuck out that tenement building, you bum ass nigga. Get some fucking interviews, nigga. He wasn't interviewing people. Y'all know he wasn't interviewing people. Not in person. He was just a voice. He used to be on George. Salute JT. You so good. But yeah, I was screaming on him. I was like, man, you over here, you this nigga little man and shit. You ain't even got your own fucking platform. You over here on JT News. But anyway, that's how I initially got into it with him. Cause them niggas was copying my shit. You know, I do a topic like recently. Jordan Tower still do it. I interviewed Sherman the Worm, right? Jordan Tower posted a video interview that he did 10 years ago about Prodigy talking about Sherm the Worm and Lake. So it was kind of like he was trying to refute everything that I said. Even though Prodigy is deceased, he was trying to refute my interview. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, he was trying to do this shit. This is the type of shit that they be doing and shit, and expect me not to say nothing. Shit. But you ain't gonna see them niggas. You're not gonna see them niggas nowhere that means anything. That's it. Scheme team. I know that's not the real scheme, is it? Y'all tell me that's not a scheme. So when you see yours, his is the next one up because his name, subject, and recent. I don't know what your grammar fucking up. You said, what's today's dribble? Death Roden went to the upper room. It's the real one. Hey, Scheme. I know you on Instagram. DM me an address. I'm gonna overnight you some body wash. Hey, yo. Gonna overnight you some body wash. And we gonna get you some oils and shit. You feel me? You from Brooklyn? You need to go through Flatbush Ave and see the Ox. Get you a bottle of Blue Nile, my nigga, and drink that shit. Oh, oh shit. You can't win. Hey, can't win being dirty, man. I was the first person that called you dirty. You know it. You went and made 1,000 videos about it. I was the first one to call you dirty. You just look dirty. Your braids just terrible. Like, I think the worst thing that you can be is a dirty looking gang member. Cause you be talking all that blood shit. You make them niggas look bad. You don't make them niggas look thorough. Look at you. You look a mess. I know don't nobody fuck with you. You look a mess, my nigga. And that's hereditary. You're a grown man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you done been in jail and shit. You didn't even go to jail and get your grooming and shit together. You was one of them niggas that had problems with cellies and shit. I know you had problems with cellies. Niggas stayed about to whoop your ass about your hygiene. You came home, you still dirty. Viking. Viking. He said, too violent, no bunkies. Dirty niggas be violent. Dirty niggas be violent. You might have was in isolation. Dirty niggas be violent because they be frustrated. They be frustrated. They can't shake that shit. They can't shake being a dirtbag. They can't shake it. And they be frustrated. So you know what they try to do? They try to cut good-looking niggas. They try to cut good-looking niggas. How many fly niggas you done cut, man, for no reason? This one of them niggas that try to stir up trouble with the fly niggas and shit. It's one of them niggas that got problems with all the fly niggas. Let's look at all of his. Look at all of this nigga beefs. I bet everybody beef with flyer than him. Fucking dirtbag. Let me cut this phone off. I want to rag on this nigga for just a little bit. Fucking dirtbag. Yeah, mad that a nigga got a package. Mad that this nigga get tired of seeing the same niggas going on visits and shit. Cut one of these niggas for nothing. Cold Bird. Cold Bird. He said, let's meet up. For what? You dirty and violent, my nigga. We ain't got nothing in common. I don't fuck with no violent niggas. And I damn sure don't fuck with no dirty niggas. What we gonna meet up for? We got nothing in common, my nigga. I know you mad at me. Get your dribble right, my nigga. You know my motto, my nigga. I've been trying to help you the whole time and shit. You ain't pick up on nothing. I've been over here. You ain't pick up on nothing. You ain't pick up on it. Get your dribble right, my nigga. Hip hop, sports, and fashion. Hip hop, that's the lifestyle. Sports, get to the gym, because we in shape. You know what I mean? And fashion, fly on the regular. Master them three elements, you be all right. On some dumb shit. Go make you a video about me, my nigga. Get you some money, man. I don't know if you're able to monetize your channel till you get X amount of subscribers. Go make you a video about me, my nigga. He said you didn't have comments, so you had to use the soap pump. But that green shit. That green shit that niggas be washing their clothes with. Niggas be washing their socks with in the shower. Oh, man. I've been here too long, man. I got to get to work. Hey, Scheme, get your dribble right, pimp. Can't win over here, man. Can't win, man. I'm about to edit some of this blockbuster footage I got on this desktop. Dirty niggas always want to fight. Dirty niggas always want to fight. The dirty chicks always want to fight the cute bitch. It's a chick from every neighborhood that come up. She wasn't as cute as everybody else. Fight everybody. We all know how this shit goes. Scheme, we know who you are, my nigga. One of them violent, dirty niggas, man. Yup, always jealous. Get your dirty ass out of here, yo. Did you see Royce go at Lord Jamar? Yup. He said them blood niggas even said you dirty. Oh, Don't nobody listen to no Royce the 5'9", man. Royce need to stop it, man. Y'all the dirty and violent niggas, man. Y'all need to be cool, man. You going to the cemetery or the penitentiary at an accelerated rate, man. Sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. Yeah, I done already walked all over him, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so y'all get the notifications and shit. Scheme. Shitty cuz ass nigga. He's a shitty cuz ass nigga. Yeah. Dirtbag. Shitty cuz ass nigga. Let me get up out of here. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. 1.